Hello, welcome. I'm Sarah Intonato coming at you live once again from Mysore, India. So if you've tuned in before to my India broadcasts, you know we might hear dogs barking, we might hear music playing, the power might go out. This is just part of being in the India mix, and it's a great reminder to practice non-attachment. So things might go perfectly, they might not, whatever. We're going with it anyway. And today we're specifically talking about yoga and career. And it doesn't matter if your career is nursing a new baby and raising children. It doesn't matter if your career is running a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Yoga and its ancient wisdom reminds us how to be more effective and be more productive no matter what it is that we are undertaking today. And how does this help us? Well, we have to be successful by dealing with people and by overcoming obstacles. And unless you're a hermit and live in a cave, you know that we encounter people and challenges on a daily basis. And the great news is that yoga and the Yoga Sutras specifically give us the 8 limbs of yoga, some really great tangible tools to help us be more productive in dealing with all of these different things. And specifically, the first 2 limbs of yoga are the yama and the niyama. And those remind us to govern ourselves with more clarity and more awareness, and to engage with others on a higher, more focused level. Why is this important? How do we even know that this works? Well, when we can establish a genuine connection with somebody, we're able to be more persuasive, and we're able to solve their problems in a better way. This can happen in the form of a handshake, a hug, or even selling someone the right product to meet their needs. And you can only do that when you've taken the time to actually listen to their needs, to hear what their problem is that needs to be solved. Without that, this won't work. And we know that this won't work because if you've ever tried to connect with somebody by yelling at them or belittling them, you know that immediately that opportunity is shut down. You can no longer reach them on a personal level. And when people want to connect with you, it's because they trust you, and they trust you to lead them in the right direction. And this is important whether you're parenting and that's your career, or whether you're selling a multi-million-dollar product. Trust, personal connection are where it's at. And we can't have a personal connection unless we're fully present in the moment. And the Yoga Sutras remind us of this as well. So if your mind is off future surfing on some scenario that hasn't even come to exist yet and might not, you can't really connect. If your mind is lingering in your past mistakes, stop lingering, by the way, because we've all made mistakes, and doing so is not going to help you. You can't focus on right now. And we can only really work with right now. That's the only opportunity we have to build that genuine relationship, to solve someone's problem, to sell them the right thing, to be that better mother, whatever it is. Now is the time. And the Yoga Sutras, specifically the 8 limbs of yoga, give us these tools and remind us how we can really do that today. You don't have to wait for some far off time in the future to be perfect to make it happen. The work happens now, but the results happen now too, which is a really powerful thing. So, very important. Below in the comments, I've left a freebie for you. 3 quick tips on how you can take your yoga off the mat, because off the mat, those other 22 hours of the day, is where yoga really happens. Yoga happens when you've had an argument with your boss and you have to try and regroup and start again. Yoga really happens when you would rather stay in bed and pull the covers over your head, but you have a big day to face and you have to do it. So it reminds you to man up and just go for it. Do the best you can. And as you're working consciously to be more focused, to live a life of greater productivity and operate from a higher place, remind yourself that all these tools are there for you. And if you're ready to go deeper and establish a greater connection with these yogic tools, then you're going to want to stay tuned for this new course I have coming up this spring called Off Your Mat into the Modern World: How to Use Yoga to Help You Achieve Everything You Want in Life Today. So it doesn't matter whether your goal is to be a better parent or to build your business. The ancient wisdom of yoga is here to help, and so am I. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.